I find it very, very interesting that we can accept that everything is as a result of God projecting it. And somehow, some way, we always find a way to factor ourselves outside of this projection. Then we start to wonder, are we trying to separate ourselves from the Creator by establishing a thought that we cannot be one with Him? Or is it that we are just surrendering our thinking faculties to that which was written in a book, and we picked it up, we got to digest it, and since a majority digest it without really questioning or investigating or going a little bit deeper so they could become in tune with the frequency aspect of it, they just decided to go with that, and you decided to join the band as well? Or have we truly done the work? We've investigated the reality, and we can stand in true conviction without worry of being tested, because we took it upon ourselves to test that which we believed. And if it did not come to be, then we understood that it must be a deeper reality, and we took it a step further. We had to investigate it. We have to investigate it, my dear brothers and sisters. There is no way that we can just soak up and then our entire realities become warped and thwarted, and we subject ourselves to certain frequencies of thought and modes of livelihoods that we feel we can never transcend or go past, just because we're not seeing we are operating from a subset element of frequency patterns put together and downloaded upon our brains. My dear brothers and sisters, we truly have to take it upon ourselves. If there's anything that you're going to get out of this path, is there's going to come a point where if you accept everything else outside of yourself without accepting the reality of yourself, you would have been living the lie the whole time, because the truth of the matter is you yourself are in tune with that absolute truth. And you cannot see truth in everything else except for yourself. And if the truth be in you, and you cannot live that, then we must question that truth, my dear brothers and sisters. So every single day, when we wake up and we go about activities, we always dedicate a little bit of time to ponder. This quickens within us the reality of spirit, to get to know the reality of spirit. Made manifest through word. And we manifest this every single day, conjuring spirits even in our vocalizations, and we never really get to think of it that way. My dear brothers and sisters, casting on each other, even in thought. Then we wonder why we stay stuck on certain vibrational modes, because we've conditioned ourselves to be in this web, and we must shift out of it. And that's what we're offering right here on the Chosen's path. There is no way that you would embark on the journey and not get to challenge even your own thoughts, especially when you start to deal with practicality, being in the now and understanding certain thought processes that were being carried out way before you and what they got to endure. And then you get to apply that in the now, and it makes a lot of sense why you are still enduring through that in the now, because they were not able to transcend that thought pattern. And we're saying we have to break that. We have to say that cycle. We're saying now that cycle has to come to a stop. There is no way we're going to subject this brain, the thoughts that can transcend and go exponentially into higher arenas. We're just going to subject that to a wave of thought that is having us subjected, our energy subjected, time subjected. We're questioning all of that at this given point. And a lot of people, even before we came into this awareness, took it upon themselves to just shift out. That's why we're grateful. Nobody is a tree. When you come into the awareness, You have to sacrifice to be able to really live that reality that's going to be in sync with the vibration of your organic self. Once you're waking up in the matrix, that is actually what you have to keep in mind. The matrix was not built to sustain those who want to maintain organic self. It was built for those who are willing to digest that which was inorganic and find a way to adapt to it while projecting the energy off to sustain it. And once that is burnt out, drops and they replace it. And we're saying it cannot be that way anymore. Once you get to realize you don't have to subject yourself to that. You have to do all the inner work, transcend all of the fear. And then now, since your mind is trying to get you to experience freedom, you have to follow the mind. And truly, what are you willing to pay for your freedom? What are you willing to give up so you can experience that which your mind is crying out loud, saying you should liberate this body, do that which is necessary. Maybe you got to eat some noodles every night while saving up. Maybe you got to cut back going out while saving up. Maybe you got to work on getting that passport. Maybe you got to go online, start to do more geography and look up other different countries that possess the values that you have within you, so you can shift, take a vacation, go experience it, connect with the people, come back, start to make plans. My dear brothers and sisters, you don't have to stay rooted once you realize that you want to live the organic lifestyle and not be entrapped within this construct. I mean, when you get to think about it, wouldn't you agree? There are over 7 billion people on the face of this planet. There has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 different people that would vibe in the vibration of your thought if you just want to live a life that is free of being subjected to your 9-to-5 corporation, and you're realizing that that is what you're floating in. Take it upon yourself to do the necessary diligent work, save up the money, and if not, connect with us on myspiritualfriendinneed.com and we can walk you through the whole process. That's why we're here, to initiate the fullness of the liberation. It's not just about in thought. It should not just exist in your mind. It's a reality. It's very, very practical, my dear brothers and sisters. So do connect with us. We do have a forum on the website as well. Y'all can connect with us on that. That way we can maintain positive vibration as we are looking to better our lives, as we are encouraging, motivating, inspiring, and enlightening each other, my dear brothers and sisters. Until next time, y'all be blessed.